Things have been tight lately. It's been a while since I did one of these videos, actually, since I lost my job a few months back. Um, it's not stuff I typically do, but I think that maybe this will be a good one to have a discussion about. But I'm going to fill you guys in for those of you that don't know. I run three YouTube channels: Echo Gaming Diablo, and Echo Call of Dragons. Three channels, all putting out daily videos. And I work. I work at AMG, a job that I started a month ago, and I absolutely love it. It's really great. Um, but man, I have a lot on my plate. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I think that I need help with it. Actually, I mean, I have editors. I have two editors that I use that help me put out content and make it look a little bit nicer than I could do myself, and some quite a bit nicer than I can make it look myself. But so today, this morning, I had to run to the doctor, right? Because I sit at my desk right here for 12 hours a day, minimum 12 hours a day between work and YouTube. Um, and I go to the gym as well. Lately at the gym, I try and do these exercises, and I get in these pains in my arm, these shooting pains in my arms. That's weird. Try and do curls, and I can't do anything. So I'm like, what's going on? I went to the doctor, so I went to go see a special orthopedist. But in the past week, not only am I getting these pains here, my hand, like a freaking old man, my hand is just cramped up all the time, and it gets numb when I'm sitting here making content. It gets numb when I'm trying to make a thumbnail. I have to take my hand off the mouse and shake it out and rub it. It's bad. It feels like when people get carpal tunnel and stuff. I have no idea if that's it. It's probably not, but it's just makes me realize that I am doing a lot of stuff. I'm sitting at this desk for a long time. And I think it's starting to take a toll, not only on my brain, but I'm literally on my body. So I put out a tweet today, and I think it was a good one to put out there. This is an extension of that. I think I need help. I think I need a channel, or I shouldn't even say a channel. I think I need a YouTube, what do we go, manager? Or I need someone that can literally do all the back end stuff for YouTube. Edit the videos, create the thumbnails, maybe even upload the videos and do all the back end SEO stuff and all that. Maybe even give me ideas for videos, titles for videos, so that I could focus on my job working at AMG. And when I'm not, I could sit here, record the ideas, ship them off, and know that it'll get done. Because as it sits right now, my day is typically, I wake up at 6. I will come in here right away. I'll either do a little bit of stuff for work, a little bit of stuff for YouTube, take my kids to the bus. Now they're going to be going to camp over the summer, so I'll take them to their camp. Then I come back, do a little work, hit the gym, and then I'm back sitting here doing work until the kids get home. Then it's kids, sports, family, dinner, bedtime for the kids, and then I find myself back here again until 12 or 1 is usually the average. Now, last week, Diablo 4 dropped, and you guys know I have the Diablo Moral channel. And I seen DM, for example, massive success, mind-blowing success. And man, I couldn't be happier for the guy. I'm so happy. The guy needed it. He needed his break, and that was his break. At the same time, I look at him like, well, crap, man. What mistakes did I make? Because I'm sitting here covering Diablo Immortal, a game I absolutely love it. I still love Diablo Immortal, but I'm sitting here grinding my butt off to create content for Call of Dragons, Diablo Immortal, and top 10 lists. And maybe I should have made some changes, or maybe I should have quit Diablo Immortal a month ago and switched over to Diablo 4 and seen a little bit more success, which could have, the more success you see with a channel, the less you have to do with other things. So, for example, if the Diablo channel would have started improving, I could have cut back what I was doing in other areas. it was a big opportunity. I get to work with Blizzard. I know stuff before other people know stuff. I just have a great opportunity with Blizzard. And I specifically chose not to do Diablo 4. Maybe it was a mistake, maybe it wasn't. The other night I did a stream. I was so tired because my schedule. So I streamed from like 10 to 12 and I was like falling asleep on the stream essentially. And I don't know if that's something I can continuously do on the regular basis because it's just the game takes such grind and I just don't have that kind of time. But it just makes you rethink and wonder, like, it's easy to look back and say, I just dropped my pen, broke it. It's easy to look back and say, I should have done that. Although there was no guarantee. I could have put out Diablo 4 content and no one on my channel would have wanted to see it. And having 3 active YouTube channels, I wasn't about to start another new one. So I guess I've been a little caught up in my thoughts. Sitting at my desk is not the most fun thing just because it literally hurts all the time. Got some new mouse, an ergonomic mouse, old person mouse coming. We'll see if that helps. But I think the key here is I'm not complaining. I'm not unhappy. I'm very happy. I have a great life that that I love. I get to work from home, be here with the family, play games, make videos on games. It's what most people would say they want to do. So I'm not really complaining about it. I'm just saying that there's a point where you need to reach out for other people to help. So I think with that being said, I'm hiring somebody. I want someone, and optimally, I want someone that can do the editing and the thumbnails. The reason that I have for this is when I've hired thumbnail people in the past, they'll make great artwork, great thumbnails, but great artwork doesn't essentially mean it's a great thumbnail. We know this. It's what does the thumbnail capture attention, and does it relay the message of the video effectively? And when you don't make it yourself, like I am now, if you don't make it yourself though, the person making the thumbnail only knows what you tell them. So here, do a thumbnail that looks kind of like this and kind of like this. This is the title of the video. They're not going to give you something that's as good as someone that deeply understands what that video is about. So if I have an editor that would be willing to edit and do the thumbnails, and obviously if I'm paying, it's got to be someone that could edit better than me and do thumbnails better than me. If they're not as good as me, it's not going to work. So like making the content that I put out even more entertaining, being able to help come up with ideas to make videos that are better, more entertaining, more enticing for people to watch. And thumbnails that just bang. I actually love my thumbnails. I really like the artwork that I create, but it's literally hurting. Like if it takes me 20 to 30 minutes to make a thumbnail and I'm making 3 a day, that's an hour and a half a day I can save just from doing thumbnails, which is an hour and a half of my hand like being on this mouse with that fine movement, trying to make sure that everything is perfect on the thumbnail. And sometimes they don't come out as good as you want them to, and it takes an hour to do a thumbnail, sometimes even more. Those ones stink. So yeah, I think I'm looking for some help. So if you are an editor, if you know an editor, someone, and I'm looking at it, it's like, honestly, it would probably be a full-time deal, right? I'm putting out 20 videos a week now. 3 or 4 of those are shorts, but most of them are long-form videos. I would be willing to even cut back on the videos and maybe put out 3 a week per channel with a short a week per channel. So 9 videos a week and 9 shorts a week, maybe. With thumbnails, so 9 thumbnails. I think that would be really helpful. It'd be something I'd really like to have a discussion about with someone. Figure out what that all looks like. Because like I said, I don't want to stop doing anything I'm doing. Everything I'm doing, I love. It's just a lot. And sometimes you got to pass off things. So I'm sitting here having this discussion. It's actually feels good to say this stuff Because usually when it's in your head, it kind of sits there and it like eats on you a little bit. Um, but as I'm sitting here right now and saying, I'm wondering, am I even going to put this out, or am I just having a nice therapy session with myself? And I'm not sure. But if I do put it out, and if you are someone that is has those skills and is looking for essentially what seems to be a near full-time job in editing, hit me up. You have to have experience. You need to be able to put out really high quality stuff. Be better at me. Watch the channel. Look at everything. And if you could do better, then hit me up. Yeah, therapy session over. Thanks for listening.